middle of nowhere.
I got a 357 right here. I got more than that.
Poor guy.
Sir, you don't have to pull out any weapons.
If I pull it, it's gonna mean something.
Seth has been talking to people he shouldn't be talking to.
I mean, you literally sent porn to the child.
And they sent stuff to me. I try to please everybody. I want to be a satisfied person.
Have you ever masturbated to it before?
Once a day. I identify myself in a religious way as anti-Christ type thing.
Is
Oh, brother.
most of it dealing with children's sacrifice, taking innocence from children? Is there rituals like that?
You know, you can expose the demons or you can not expose the demons. So it's up to you.
The father looks like that guy when they went to the world's racist town. I mean, these are country people, you know what I'm saying? They got a specific look to them.
Boys and girls, man, welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watching. Today, we're here with the GOAT, Mr. Gordon Flowers.
How's it going? How's it going?
This is Gordon's
thought he was in
guy.
jail.
Let him take it away.
Yeah, so this is a guy who's been talking to multiple decoys for probably the past, I don't know, close to a year. He took the liberty to send some delicious cheese pizza to one of them.
Don't say it's delicious. That's horrible.
Yeah, and he also sent illegal images too, but he also did deliver pizza to our house. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
Anyway, we have this catch coming, and hopefully he talks.
Hopefully the police response out here is pretty good. We are in the middle of nowhere. It is almost more desolate than the Edward Foster Jr. case that we had. And speaking of Edward Foster Jr., funny enough, he is my personal first pred to take a plea deal. So, you know, give myself a round of applause.
What's that
Shout
mean?
out to Gordon Flowers for inviting me on that one as well. We also got a lot more updates for a lot of them soon, but we'll talk about that later. Let's get it. Oh man, the storm must have messed up his stuff. That tree fell, completely uprooted. Oh, he's watching TV.
How's it going? Is there a Seth painter here?
Yes, sir.
I've got a package for him.
Oh, you're at the wrong address. That's their driveway. Just keep going up their driveway.
Thank you.
Well, now they definitely know people are looking for them.
Yeah.
We just go more up that road down there.
Okay. Yeah, no, this shit's
Oh, there's
funky.
cars?
I think they're just pulling out.
I would be scared high key to go like,
How's it
this is
going?
like woods type stuff.
I got a package for a Seth painter. My name is Gordon, but I just gotta get this package to him.
Well, I don't know who you are when you come up to my house.
Oh, we don't need to go into your house or anything.
Okay, let me check with him right quick, you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hang tight.
No problem.
That says that you got a delivery, man, you got a courier, he said, get a brown.
Imagine they put out a gun for leaking their son's infant connection. Yeah. I'm pretty sure
I
that's
picked this up from a UPS
what the
store.
fuck
It's
the
kinda
title
like DoorDash,
means.
where you kind of pick up the order instead.
Is there a way he can just come and get it? And if he didn't do it,
My son's disabled.
What?
okay.
You're on camera too, by the way. Y'all plan on pulling some kind of crap, man. I wouldn't think about it.
No,
Oh
sir.
shit.
I got a 357 right here.
No, I understand.
No,
I
sir.
understand. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yes, sir.
I got more than that, and this is loaded.
Sir, you don't have to pull out any
Always these
weapons.
disabled
I can
masukas.
show you right here.
Yeah. that's
Sir,
fine.
I see it.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
I got these cockers.
Yep. I understand.
Yes, sir. Can I ask you?
Good on all three of you guys.
Can I
Yeah.
ask you what your like your problem is with us?
The problem is you ain't got no identification where you're from. My son didn't order that.
Well, we can tell you what's going on.
Well, yeah, I
if
mean,
you
would you
don't
like to
mind.
know?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a way we can do it like without the weapon?
You already know he ain't going to
Like,
jail.
Pull this on you, but if I pull it, it's gonna mean something.
No, I think he meant like,
this, sir.
I think he meant like he couldn't walk. Is he's disabled? He couldn't walk. Cause I don't know. Let's just see what happens.
But this is the safest gun you can use right here.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I understand. Yeah, I understand.
Sir,
I can point it at you.
No, we
Sir,
were
that's it's facing very close to my direction. I do not feel comfortable.
No, I'm not pointing.
You know, I just want you to know.
You know.
okay. Understood. Understood.
Three of you and one old man.
Right. We have.
Sir,
Right.
we're God-fearing men.
That's good, but all I'm saying is you don't know who you're representing.
Right. Well, we can tell you. We can tell you what's going on. Is it cool? Like if we can just tell you without like the weapon by you, like we could just be at a distance, like over here.
Tell me right here. I ain't doing nothing to you.
Oh.
What's going on?
All right. Is there a way you can just put the weapon to the side? I mean, we're not going to charge you or anything like that, but it's just kind of.
I got it right here. I ain't gonna use it unless I need to. Just tell me what you're here for.
Okay. Basically, and I could show you the evidence if you want. Seth has been talking to people.
Not gonna lie, Gideon has to
on the
have a
internet.
blicky
You
too.
following what I'm saying?
To be honest, because like what he's doing is very smart, you know what I mean? Like it's very smart, but it's also like dangerous because like what they do Cause like how they do it, like the person they try to catch is like they can also yeah.
Okay. And some of these people are pretty young that he's doing this with. I just want to have a conversation with him. I know you mentioned he is a little bit disabled, right?
He's got some learning deficits.
Sure.
He got some mental disability,
Right. We kind of figured
some
something like that
learning
was the case, so that's why we
deficits.
came here to talk to him about it, just make sure he's good, because I know he's still young too.
I mean, what are you talking about? It's child.
We didn't print it out, but it involves that, yes.
Oh no.
The mother of the daughter that he was talking to reaches out to him, and we're more of a intervention per se, where we don't like to get other people involved, and she knows about our work and everything.
But I think it's good that we would just have a conversation with him, obviously with you present here. I mean, if that's the case.
I'm all right. This is a minute.
It's not a ministry.
We're
but
just like, you might not be part of the ministry, but you're a believer. We're believers.
I've been a believer since I was 9.
Praise God.
69 now.
Oh hell nah.
No,
swear
sir.
to God we're not.
Even if we were, I don't think we could.
What?
Is it cool if we go sit down over there, sir?
Yeah, you just come up the hill.
All right. How's it going, man?
What's good, my brother?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, Straw Hat Gang.
What's this?
Yo, Gideon.
Alright, tell me what you're here for.
All right, so did your parents kind of like let you know at all?
Not really, so just tell me what.
Why is he?
Well,
I fucking knew it. All them straw hats, suckers are fucking weirdo creeps. Yeah, for sure. Anyone who watches fucking One Piece, fuck tards.
kind of
Fuck
about
that
the
noise.
Instagram shit and the Telegram stuff.
Okay.
Obviously, you're a good kid. You got a great Christian dad.
I didn't see
What
it.
got you caught up?
Straw hard crew. Oh no. Be so real right now.
In this, man.
Kind of find connection with other people and everything like that.
Okay. I mean, we all
That
need
shit's
connection,
all
man. We completely
Brad,
understand
dude.
Just
that.
being here, it's pretty secluded from everything. So,
Yeah.
how did it start dipping into like the underage stuff?
People are just tend to reach out to me sometimes, and I kind of feel like that's kind of wrong and everything.
Yeah, of course.
Talking to your
Why is his hair?
Times, and I
That shit ain't right. Yo, bro. Man, like what? Is that normal? No, that shit ain't
feel like that's
right,
kinda
bro.
wrong and everything.
Yeah, of course.
talking to your dad, the bit that we have, man, this seems like a very Christian household. So you getting
Oh,
caught
boy.
up into this, man. I don't think it was one of those things where you're the ringleader, bringing people into it. I think
Yo, since they're in the country, do they even have Wi-Fi? Like, how do they? Please no, yo. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll keep it.
that someone brought you into this sin.
I just kind of
Probably
want to
not.
know what are y'all here for.
You know what a tumor is, right? So basically, in order to remove that from something, we need to know kind of how it starts, right? Get to the source of it, because if we can get to the source
They
of
use
it, then
pigeons.
say we can cut it off now, but it'll just grow right back, right?
Exactly.
So obviously, you know, there's a lot of good people that get caught up in Telegram. Like that's what I'm kind of curious.
The
who
fuck house is
introduced
he
you to it
supposed
or
to
how.
trace shit?
Kind of looked into
What?
it. Just
Obviously, he has
basically
got Okay, my bad.
recommended
Fuck.
to-
Do you think Telegram's been the best type of stuff on there, or?
No, not really. I think it's just totally disgusting to me.
Because if you start staring into the abyss stares back. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like you're probably not like the people that are on Telegram, but some way somehow you're on it, right?
Well,
That's
there's
a good
there's
quote.
Some people out there
If
that
you
just
stare into the
kinda,
abyss,
like,
the
lead
abyss
you
stares
into
back.
something, and it just exposes you to that type of material.
Right, right.
You
So-
see, I don't know if you know about the breach on Telegram in 2022. Coincidentally, you know, you were on Telegram before then. So pretty much all that stuff is out there. And I'm not gonna lie, man.
What
us
if my abyss
looking
is
and
yellow?
Seeing some of the threads on your account, man. It
Yeah, that's not abyss. That's a piss. You pissed yourself. The fuck? Yeah, that is not the abyss. You're staring at your piss, dog. You're covered in piss.
was scary to look at what we
What?
saw, and it's even scarier to
You're
know that it was
pissed?
coming from you. when you have a Christian household like this.
In your experience, is Telegram like mainly groups or individuals, or kind of both, or?
Kind of both. Kind of hard to describe. I can't really describe of all what's on there. There's just some people are lead to this, and then leads to other things, and just
Right. And do they mostly do like pictures, videos, or both?
could do both.
Okay.
Some people tend to do that stuff, and
So is the police gonna pull up in the middle of nowhere? Like, are they gonna come back? You're like, where the
I
fuck are
try
they?
not to associate with that.
How do some of those videos and pictures make you feel, man?
I think they died.
Kind of creeped out sometimes. Just kind of feels like, I don't know, can't really fully describe what it feels like.
What makes you creeped out about it?
So many people that are like over 50 trying to reach out to, kids and, my age and younger, and just
The
kind of.
bird is pissing me off.
Overexposed.
Are these people over 50 sending videos of kids that are younger as well?
Could be sometimes, but I try not to interact with that.
How young do the kids go that they post on Telegram?
I have no idea.
You don't know their age?
I mean, it could be like.
Even the dad is on it.
Right, but what's the youngest someone's posted on there that you think?
Because you said there's been some things where it's disgusting, so if it was disgusting, you gotta know the age.
I don't really know.
Ballpark it, like what would you say the youngest they posted is?
I guess maybe 15.
All right. In order to kind of get us out of the abyss, we need to like actually talk about what's in the abyss. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I mean, I can tell you right now, I probably know what it is, and I'll go out on a limb and say it's probably babies and toddlers that they're putting in there. I mean, would I be wrong about that?
Sometimes, but that's just on a whole nother ballpark level of stuff.
You're not making any steps to step away from that.
So, I mean, do you want to tell Dad what happens in these videos of these kids?
That's not need to be revealed.
Why do you think it doesn't need to be revealed?
Some of the stuff that's on there is just ridiculous. I've been trying to keep myself away from that level of revealment. I guess that's the best way I would say it.
So it's one of those things where it's like, even though you're viewing it, you would never make that step to do it.
No.
Okay.
What do you think pulls you into watching stuff like that?
The basic level of pornography. Let's just say it like it is.
But it's one thing having a porn
Man, I'm
addiction,
cooked.
and it's another thing.
Yo, that is a wild thing to say when we're watching this. What do you
Having a-
mean? What do you mean, man? Explain quick. Yo, true.
Porn addiction.
Yeah.
Those are two different things. How many years has this been going on? Because I remember the first day I saw porn. There's no way you're gonna forget the first day you see porn. So how many years has it been?
I would say maybe, during late high school times, I just heard about it. It's not really been, if that's to answer your question.
We're trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I thought Waco's stream was Gideon's video, so I got up to close it and turn off Waco's stream. What? First time I nutted was because of a TikTok growing on the world. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna continue the video.
Because, if you're gonna lie to us, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, we risk our life to try to help people with this stuff. And if you're gonna lie to us, there's no point of us being here and
Guy
stuff.
YouTube was
You can only
reacted
heal
to
what you
ego.
reveal.
And I beat my shit.
In this case,
with it.
getting the demons out that are trying to invade your mindset. You know what I'm saying? So
You can expose the demons, or you can not expose the demons. That's up.
The
Right
demons.
now, I feel like you don't want to expose the demons, but they're already exposed.
You need to quit playing the game. These guys are here to talk to you about something they know a lot about.
Yo, W Dad.
Okay, you might as well
I
just get to
kind
the
of
point.
like know y'all's exposed down there, so that's all I'm saying.
I got you. Okay, so do you know Brenda is?
Brenda. Let's see. No, I don't know anybody by that name.
I'm not gonna lie, Seth, you're shaking really bad right now, man.
I'm just re-looking at that photo compared to this one that's on the.
I'll just compare and see.
Does it look like this person?
Yeah.
How old is she?
It's not a she. That's.
It's
Not a she.
It's not a she.
He named Brenda.
Yo. That's not a she.
It's
Not a she.
it's a he.
It's a he named Brenda.
Excuse me,
Brian.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
So how old is that?
Oh no.
Teen.
Right.
Oh.
We're talking
Game of Thrones King's Road is now available on both PC and mobile with Google Play Games.
Homosexual.
A
We
homosexual.
call that bisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both
Well,
ways.
some are, some aren't, right?
Yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we're not here to judge about sexuality or anything. It's just when it comes to the age.
God's the one that does it.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. There's been a decent amount of younger ladies, younger boys under 18 have talked to you online. And, I mean, what do you think Emily was, if you had to best hypothesis?
Maybe 15 of 15.
Yeah. It's a pretty accurate age.
You're 27, right?
Correct.
That's a big age gap, you know?
Not right. I mean, it's illegal, number one. It's not
Yeah, I know it's illegal.
Okay, but do you not realize the consequences of what
Yes,
that is?
I do. I know, fully know
Is
all
it worth
that.
it? Going to the
Oh
penitentiary
man.
No, of course not.
and then having somebody
You or something.
3 times the size of him want to make you his girlfriend?
You know, Brian was small, but the guys in the pen, they're big.
You know, I have a contact that's outside of the state that I've known for like probably a couple of years now, but she's, you know, still
What?
under the age
What?
limit, so.
What is he saying?
But
What is he saying?
I still.
Has it been a sexual contact?
Well,
So-
sexual things, yes,
Okay.
said, but not sexual contact.
Okay, so,
So-
was it just sharing pictures with each other?
It's not a threat.
So
I
was
think
she
he just
sending
exposed
nudes to you
himself
first,
even
and then
harder.
You started sending them back to her.
Yes, and
Is this what sucker
How old is she?
stop?
right now she's
Oh no.
And how long have you been talking to her for?
probably since I was 20.
That is 7 years.
So,
Yeah, it's been a while.
we only
Oh my god, you can look at the dad, his face says it all. Bro is in distraught. Bro had no knowledge about his son like that. Now he's like, oh no. He's like, where did I go wrong?
A while.
we only knew about 2, but that's a 3rd one now.
What prompts you to send your penis picture to these kids, man?
Yo.
I at this point in my life, I let it. And I'm not saying I'm supporting all this.
Right.
I'm saying that it's on them. They're the first ones to.
It's on them, and even though they're a child and you're an adult. That's what I've been trying to explain to you. Here, you might want this shirt.
No, I
Keep the
don't want.
mosquitoes off.
No,
of
I don't want a shirt
Well,
right now.
you
But
keep it.
sorry about
Here,
it.
be respectful to your father.
Anyway, I'm just doing this to get myself away from. this stuff.
Okay.
I'm trying to use reverse psychology and full of.
How's that work? I don't get
I
that.
just-
Basically, trying to push yourself out of the pornography situation of where get yourself to where you're so overexposed by things to not wanting to do it.
Are you
I mean-
trying to
No, I don't think that's. I don't think okay. I don't know how that's. I don't know how. I don't. No. Like what?
say you're trying to make yourself
That
sick?
don't make
Basically,
sense.
it's like if I were fatter than I am now, I would eat just a bunch of donuts, so I just stop eating donuts.
Exactly.
But that's what you do with.
Man, when we gonna
honestly,
see
I'm
what?
not judging. I'm
Yeah.
just asking if that's your logic. I mean, that's fine.
See it with my own eyes to not want to do it.
I mean, that totally makes sense.
Moron.
And I do believe that you want to stop.
Is that a bad way of doing it?
It's not the best way, but the question I have is if you're going to do it that way to where you're trying to get yourself disgusted, you're going to have to up the levels to disgust yourself because at a certain point, you're going to get desensitized.
In other words, it's not good enough to see a woman completely nude. You got to see the woman completely nude doing something really
Exactly. My next question to you, Seth, is like, have you gotten down to watching stuff with babies, infants?
Yo.
No.
What's the limit you've gotten to on this quest to stop?
I take it to no lower than a.
All these girls out here that are 18, 19, 20-year-olds, I don't get it. Pedophilia, I don't get it.
I don't
can
get
tell you
it.
One thing leads to pedophilia
Nope,
on
I
this
don't get it.
level of an age.
It's just
One
ain't
thing.
right.
It's from experience. It is
Well-
basically all these people around the world playing Fortnite.
Yo. Yes. Yo, man. Yo. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what? Yo.
all these people thing is from experience. It is basically all these people around the world playing Fortnite.
Playing Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yo, be
I had
so
a friend
real.
of mine recently that
Yo.
I ended this
Oh my fucking
PlayStation
God.
friendship with because he was just accusing me of being a pedophile, saying that, oh, you're playing with little kids and stuff, and he kept repeating that. He was basically saying that I shouldn't be playing.
Yeah, no, you playing Fortnite doesn't make you a pedophile, bro. You choosing to play with little kids and playing, like, adding little kids as friends and playing with little kids is odd. But then, like, what do you, like, hello? Bro, what?
In a video game with younger age kids. If somebody doesn't have someone to play with,
Yeah.
I play.
Like, I play with little kids on Fortnite because my viewership is, like, fucking dumbass chatters who are, like, 12. But I'm not a pedophile. Like, that is not right. Like, fuck is he saying? Motherfucker really blamed Fortnite. Be real, bro. Be real.
Just so they can have somebody.
Make it make
Yeah.
sense.
You've been very honest, man, and we really appreciate it. Obviously, you know, we want to help. We want to get whatever junk is on that phone, we want to get that taken out. So for this to work, you got to be honest. How much porn, it doesn't have to be an exact number, just ballpark range, is on your phone right now?
Oh, no.
Basically, how many group chats do you think you need to leave that have porn in there that you need to get out of?
About 3.
So what's the youngest they've seen you?
See, I don't know if y'all are working with the cops or not.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If we were working with the cops, we wouldn't need to talk to you right now. I mean, you literally sent porn to the child. Like,
And they sent stuff to me, so
But who's the responsible adult? They're a child.
I'm a responsible person.
Okay, that's
so
the problem. That's the difference.
I promise you, no kid sent you child.
If there's a video of you going around with an underage kid in it and you're just basically doing inappropriate things with that underage kid, I wouldn't take the time to come talk to you because it's like, I think, too far gone. Exactly.
You're not a 50-year-old ice truck driver, you know?
I
I know
it's
it's
hung
hung
on.
up right here.
I got it.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just trying to get that out.
Please don't do that.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Well, that's not something to brag
What?
about, dude. What the hell?
Oh, I'm just trying to help you get the shirt on.
It doesn't.
Oh, I feel so bad for the dad, man. Oh no, you could tell he's just he's a real old country guy, and then like the son like comes up with this shit with, and then like he's also like Brenda, who was a guy, a boy, and then like the guy is just he had no clue. I feel so bad.
Yeah.
I had to move out at 20, so he can't be treating you that bad.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
you're only
it's
living on
the
a
other
beautiful...
way around. He needs to be out of my house because of the way he treats me.
Oh,
yeah, I believe you.
no.
Let me ask y'all this question.
Let me do that while you talk to them, and then I'll give it back.
How? What do you?
I'll give it back to you in a second, okay? Just
All you need to do is download Buff, let it run in the background as you play, and just like that you'll start earning Buff points. These can be used in the marketplace
Money?
to purchase things like Riot gift cards, Steam vouchers, or even just gaming gear in general.
go ahead and deal with it.
How do you deal with the people that are into this type of stuff and they're really into a special type of spiritual or religion-based thing?
Are you saying in the sense of like where in their religion this is okay, or are you saying in the sense of just in general?
More of like,
Oh, I farted, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yo,
more
Not
like,
in the country anyway.
more like a they're into anti-Christ type thing.
What? Yo.
My question is, I personally
Cult
haven't
stuff.
ran. Okay. Your profile says something like "in the darkness" or something like
Is
that.
it? No, it's ancient evil.
So are you into?
I didn't
occult-like
understand.
stuff?
I think he's trying to say he's into Antichrist type stuff. Like he's part of the occult.
Identify myself in a religious way as agnostic, and the whole ancient evil thing was actually just based as like how evil has evolved and both leading to back to their.
I look
That boy ain't right.
at it
Stuff.
as, you know, although
Path.
people do bad stuff, there's redemption in everybody. Now, if the world redeems them and forgives them, is a different thing. But You know, Christ can forgive anybody. At the end of the day, you have to have a repentant heart. So with this occult stuff, you know, is most of it dealing with children, maybe children sacrifice, taking innocence from children? Is there rituals like that you've seen?
No. No.
How often do you watch porn?
Once a day.
What?
Have you ever masturbated to it before? I'm not going to be gay and ask how often. I'm just going to ask, has it happened before? I mean, honestly.
It's an important question, trust me.
Just occasionally.
Okay.
May I ask this question? I think this goes into.
Where did the dad go?
Deal why I'm doing it in the first place.
Yeah.
Is let's say the young teenager about like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Would they enjoy it if they are wanting me to do it? Engage with them in it.
So you're like kind of trying to please them in a way.
Yeah, I try to please everybody.
Okay.
I want to be a satisfied person.
Did they send videos or pictures of infants, or was it both?
Both.
Yo, how the fuck did it go from daytime to nighttime? What the fuck? How long have they been talking about this sucker?
So what would even happen in a video of an infant? Are they mostly girl babies or boy babies?
Sometimes they tend to show both.
Is the adult doing inappropriate things with the babies?
Definitely.
Would you say it would be torture or anything like that?
Could be both.
Okay.
Oh
Y'all
no.
mind coming in and sitting down?
We
Because
can.
mosquitoes are
Yeah,
getting
sure.
out. When you know they probably eat everybody that's got shorts on, and he gets eaten
Up
up.
the
with
video?
it.
So the older you get, the worse it looks. You know what I'm
All the
saying?
way up,
Like,
dog.
If you were dad's age, I mean, I don't think there'd be any grace shown to you for this. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, not saying he's old.
And it's just
It took a whole fucking day for the cops to arrive. What the fuck?
he was.
How you doing?
How you doing, Dylan?
How's it going?
I'm good.
Basically, we're just having a conversation here. Seth, is there on your phone you have to get rid of?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you specifically, why am I here?
You're here to address the scenario.
And what is that scenario?
Oh, why am I being?
Okay.
Y'all mind coming in?
I have no problem. We can go sit in the living room. We can do that. You have pictures saved to your phone and stuff like that?
Just kept on the Telegram app, and I've always wanted to keep the pictures coming from the person to it be on them, because I don't want it to be on me, because
Yeah, that still is on you,
that
buddy.
this was gonna
'Cause
eventually end up happening. I
like-
don't want to support this.
So you're saying there is one on your phone on an app that you have called Telegram?
Yes. I do have a underage girl best friend that lives out of state, and we were kind of known each other for a couple of years.
Have you guys exchanged photos?
She has to me a couple of years back, yes, and we still.
Probably going to step outside just a second, make a phone call to my criminal investigations lieutenant, and they're the ones that are going to be dealing with the case going forward. Once I finish my part of it, I'm going to hold your phone over here for just real quick. I'll come in and kind of let you know where we're going to go from here.
All right.
He didn't have to share his that info about his underage. Oh no, the mom.
I mean, I think you should tell her.
Case of me engaging with people and underage stuff, so it's kind of led to that type of level.
Oh no.
My main motive was to prevent myself from doing something more that could lead me into way bigger trouble.
So were you watching the porn so that way you wouldn't do anything to a child in real life?
Correct.
I just think the saddest part here is how much your parents have warned you about this.
All right, Seth, so here's what we're going to do.
What?
Bud. I talked to my lieutenant. At this point, I'm going to take your phone.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not going to arrest you tonight. Okay? You're not going to get arrested. I would like to also, with your consent, take your laptop as well, because even though you tell me there's nothing on it, I have to make sure. So Seth, is it okay if I take your laptop?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Did he get all y'all?
Why is he sitting like that?
No,
No, he has not yet.
Okay.
no, we'll give that to you guys.
Yeah, we're going to need that.
Yes, sir.
Man, dude, I feel so bad for the parents, bro.
Oh yeah.
God damn it, man. This just
Mm.
sucks.
You just
Yo,
hate to
what's good,
see
y'all?
that.
I appreciate you guys so much for watching the whole video, man. Truly do, man. Also, if you guys want to see like the full interaction and everything, go down to our website, edpwatch.com. We cut out a lot of stuff, showing it over here. So if you guys want to see the whole thing, head over to our website to watch that. So as of right now, they are still investigating it. They're probably trying to get a warrant for his phone. They did take his phone that day, and he did admit to having CP. I also believe they took his laptop as well. So once they get the warrant to go through that, and once they find that bad stuff, I mean, it's GG's, because he legit sent CP to our decoy, and if he sent it to the decoy, then he's gonna have it on his person. Also, man, huge shout out to Predator Poachers for allowing us to go with them, man. Huge shout out to Alex. For you guys that don't know, Alex is currently in jail right now. Nothing bad.
What happened?
He's doing 10 days.
Not gonna lie, saying GG is crazy. Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. I thought the dad was gonna go like crazy for his, like he was gonna be like, stay away from my son, and pull out his Glock, but he was chill. He was actually on Gideon's side. That shit is crazy though.
So L Judge for giving him 10 days, and I would love for you guys to go over to his channel.
All right,
I'll link it down
GG's.
in the description below.